Hello, me Sour Nation! I come bearing some awesome news. In case you haven't seen the title of this video, I won Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals for the very first time! I know this isn't that big of an achievement in a competitive sense, but in a personal sense, it's the first time I've won a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament since this Fell Grand Structure Deck event at Comic-Con, and it's the first time I've won a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament with my very own constructed deck, so I am a happy man! Very happy man, in fact. I will come clean and say this was all because of Pearl the Dragon Maid. She was a backseat duelist the whole time and I was just doing what she said. But you know, a win's a win. And what deck did I used to win? Well, that would be Elf Note Fiendsmith, the strongest deck I've ever made. I will say, I think people are really sleeping on this deck. Like, the amount of stuff it can do if it gets going is just insane. I will say this, I am going to blue ball you guys. I don't want to make a deck profile just yet, because I'm taking this to Nationals, but I will make a deck profile for it after Nationals. But, I mean, yeah, what's there to say? Fiendsmith good. Elf Note good. Elf Note Fiendsmith very good. And, like, let's see if I can fish him out from here. Where is he? Where? There, the Elf Note Power Patron. You know, you make a synchro with this guy, he searches you an Elf Note of your choice, so that's just full Elf Notes combo. And with him, you can make some pretty fancy synchros, such as Light Fiend Fabled Levelizable and Light Fiend Armadi's Keeper of Boundaries. So yeah, we get a full Fiendsmith combo and a full Elf Note combo just by making one synchro, and above all else, it is a wonderful joy to play. Like, the amount of fun I have playing this deck is second to only Sky Strikers and Dragon Maids, which says something as you know, I am the Dragon Maid guy, I love Dragon Maids, and I would still be playing them if Fallen the Virtuous didn't shut down my entire strategy. But one day though, one day Dragon Maids will be saved, it'll get some new support that will make it meta, and I will be the first one to stop an event with it. Mark my words. So if I'm not talking about my deck, I might as well talk about my opponent's decks. Round 1 was against one of those, you know, everything decks. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. We had some, like, Mitsurugi, Fiendsmith, Yummy, Sky Striker pile. Round number 2 was against Magistus Fairy Tail, which is another underrated spellcast deck you gotta look out for, just like mine. And third was against Orcust Mitsurugi. Fourth was against Lunalight. And fifth was another Yummy deck. All of my opponents were just fantastic. They were really powerful players, but, you know, I got the edge over them, so that was pretty awesome. Oh, and speaking of awesome, we need to talk about the stuff I got from my prize packs, because in those 4 packs of Blazing Dominion, I got some seriously crazy hits, which I was not expecting because my pack luck is usually terrible. So you can imagine my surprise, when in the first pack, I got a Phaedrolus Harmonia, and in the third pack, I got a Solemn Accusation. I got a lot of congratulatory fuck yous from the other players, and I mean, I can't blame them because, sheesh, nah, this card is beautiful. I'm not going to run it in the Fiendsmith variants, but like, you don't need to run this card to appreciate the fact that it's a big shiny dragon with a bunch of organs sticking out of it. And I also got a Nervado, which, I mean, isn't worth much, but you can't deny it looks cool as hell. And yeah, that's all for this video. I just wanted to yap about winning locals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!